Hey folks, quick disclaimer about Greasy Says, my new show about being a game developer for 15 years who's brown. Okay, Greasy Says contains explicit language, adult situations, and viewer discretion is strongly advised. Right? Greasy Says is supposed to be a comedic take on what it's like to be in the gaming industry from my perspective, but I'm not out here trying to make people feel uncomfortable just for the sake of it. So, to sum it up, I have a potty mouth. Don't let your kids listen to this shit. And kings and queens above 18 only. Let's try that. All right? Lay is...
Haha, let's get this party started.
High def with the professional.
Greasy Says.
I bet you didn't think you'd see my ass pop up again, did you? You were like, where the fuck did he go? Is he coming back? Do I even care? I bet you asked. Well, guess what? I am back. And I'm gonna be gone again. All right, greasy people out there. Shit has gotten pretty crazy for me recently. And I got a lot going on. So Greasy Says it's kind of taking a little bit of a backseat, but I kind of miss it. You know what I mean? I miss talking about like, just like games and shit going on in the gaming industry. But I just don't have the time, man. I don't have the time right now. I'm just too swamped right now. Y'all know how it is. So here's the plan. Here's the plan for Greasy Says. What's up? This is, by the way, I'm Greasy. I'm recording this in video right now, because it's part of like what I'm going to do with Greasy Says and how I'm changing it. I'm moving the whole thing to YouTube. It's not going to be on all the podcast networks anymore. I'm just going to move it over to YouTube. And I'm trying this video thing just because for fun. Like, who gives a fuck? It's not that serious. This is a fucking podcast that like 50 people listen to. It's all good. But I'm moving it to YouTube. All the old episodes are going to be on YouTube. And anything new that I put out around Greasy Says, because I don't know, I might work on this again. I might come back to this shit. I don't know. But if I do, all of that's going to just end up on YouTube. So if you were a follower, subscriber, whatever, back in the podcasting world on all the networks and everything, just go subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I don't know, I'll put a link to it somewhere, right? Go to that. Greasy Says on YouTube and subscribe over there, and you'll be able to listen to all the old stuff and be able to check out any new stuff I put out, like this dumbass video of my face. Yay. But yeah, it's time to put Greasy Says kind of on a back burner a little bit. I'm cool with it. I hope y'all are cool with it. And if you're not cool with it, that's cool. They got plenty of other podcasts you could listen to. Plenty of other talking heads you could listen to. But yeah, I've been working hard. The shit that I've been working on for like 3 years is about to come out. It's a great moment. These moments come few and far between. If you make games, you know what's up. Releases are something that can be sweet, and it's also something that could just pass by with a whisper. If you don't make enough fanfare about it, if you don't bring it up in your life, you're so exhausted from working so long on this one project, you're almost glad to see it go. But on the other hand, if you don't take the time to let that resonate through you, that the thing you worked on is finally out in the public for people to enjoy, for people to complain about, that's a beautiful thing, man. So I'm celebrating that shit right now. I decided to come on here. I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna tell people about the changes for Greasy Says, let me do it on a momentous occasion for myself personally, right? Because you gotta big up yourself. So yeah, if you know anything about me, you're gonna figure out what it is. And I really hope people enjoy this shit, because it's been a wild ride. Look out for me in some talks coming up, some streams, whatever. Keep your eye glued for Greasy is all I'm saying. Don't boo me. Don't boo me. I got things to do. I got things to do. I've been playing some stuff, y'all. Let me just say this real quick. I've been playing Cocoon. by the same gameplay designer that did what do you call it? Limbo and Inside, or just Inside? I don't know. But it's basically a top-down puzzle game. Very confusing puzzle game where you're working in a world within a world within a world. So you like, they're like collapsible worlds. It's a very unique, sick-ass game. The soundtrack is incredible. The visual treatment, like the graphics and the character design, the world design is crazy. Very simple, but also like it feels like really well thought out and has some complexity to it. And the puzzles, oh my God, they're nice. Where I'm just sitting here for like 20 minutes going back and forth between worlds trying to be like, what? How do I fix this puzzle out? This is crazy. It's definitely more puzzle. It's harder puzzles than Inside or Limbo ever did. But it's a very different type of game. Super dope. Check it out. I think it came out like a few weeks ago. What else? Everybody talk about Spider-Man 2. Everybody's soaking wet off of fucking Spider-Man 2. All right. I mean, I don't have a PS5, so I'm never going to play that shit until PS5 is cheap enough for a regular fucking person to buy without, one game to play on it. What else y'all got? Spider-Man 2, what else y'all got? Yeah, that's what I thought. Enjoy it, though. Enjoy it. You finally got your dope-ass exclusive. Please enjoy. What else? Starfield sucks. I didn't play it. I could have called that shit, by the way. When that shit came out, when I saw the first release of the trailer for Starfield, and it was like one shot of humans walking around and then a bunch of environment stuff, I was like, okay, y'all get gassed up on your own, because I'm not jumping on that train. I'm not following y'all into Starfield, man. And everybody says it sucks. Oh well, too bad, so sad. I've also, I took 2 weeks off for a little bit, and which was amazing. Highly recommend that, by the way, as a dev. If you're coming down to the end of your project and you know you got it in the bag and you know you're in good shape, you're not crunching or you don't have shit to do, take a couple weeks off. It is the best feeling. You get to come back to the excitement of release without all the baggage of working right up until release. So I did that. Highly recommend you do it too. What was that? Oh yeah. So on the 2 weeks I took off, decided to play Last of Us 1 and 2 all over again. Decided to re-traumatize myself. And it was an absolute blast. Absolute blast. Last of Us, the first one, there's something so special about that game that the second one doesn't have. Not saying that the second one isn't great, but there's a certain something, I don't know what it is, about the first Last of Us that just, I don't know, it draws you in such a unique way that the second one just doesn't do for me. Like, I played the first one right all the way through, and now I'm on the second one, and I'm like halfway, 3/4 of the way through, and I'm kind of like starting to trudge. I'm starting to like slow down. My sessions are getting shorter. Just because Last of Us 2 is such a hard game to play, because it's so, I hate to say it, it's so violent that sometimes I gotta be like, damn, I need more breaks because of how violent it is. It's crazy. But what was the point of me bringing that up? Oh, the point of me bringing that up is right before I started playing Last of Us 1 and 2 again, I was playing GOW 2 Ragnarok. And you could probably unsubscribe right now, but GOW Ragnarok sucked. It was a terrible, terrible, terrible ass game. All right, it's not a terrible ass game. Graphics are beautiful, sound is great, the performances are good. The script is terrible. I'm sorry, whoever wrote that script. It's not your fault. You probably got produced to death. I'm sorry. You probably got boardroomed to death. I don't know. But it's so boring. How is it that game is so boring? They tried to squeeze every little ounce of juice out of the experience and ended up making it feel so pedestrian. so repetitive, so boring for a game that was incredible. The first one was so dope. A buddy of mine posits that it's because the main creative lead, I can't remember his name right now, but he's in love with this guy, worships the ground the guy that this guy walks on, that he wasn't involved as much with the second one. If that's the truth, I could see it, I could feel it. If it is the truth, I don't know what happened. I mean, if it's not the truth, I don't know what happened. If he actually worked on that game, I don't know what happened. But it's terrible. Sorry. For all y'all that spent 70, I'm sorry, they fucked you. They fucked you. Yeah, better luck next time. Anyway, greasy people, that's it for me for now. Go fucking subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thanks for coming out. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, give me feedback, tell me to go fuck myself. And until next time, it's me, Greasy, and I'm checking out with the room key. Laters!